So today's chest workout and core, we're starting off with the flat dumbbell bench press. We're gonna do 3 warm-up sets. So I'm starting out with lightweight, high rep, not doing too much rest between the 3 warm-up sets. And then I'm gonna go into 5 working sets. On the working sets, I'm lifting fairly heavy. We're doing sets of 10 mainly. I'm maxing out on my last 2 sets. And if you're looking at this right here, you'll see the little asterisks by the side of some of the numbers. That means that I maxed out. So we're gonna rest 90 seconds maximum between sets, sometimes 60. After flat dumbbell bench press, we're gonna go into incline dumbbell bench press. 90 seconds rest between sets, working range of about 8 to 10 reps. Followed by the cable chest fly. Your cables may vary depending on where you're working out, so ignore the weight here. It's very subjective to where you're working out. I'm going from sets of 12 to 15 reps, 60 seconds rest between sets. Then I'm going to transition right into my core and chest exercise. So it's mainly core, but I have 1 chest exercise in there. The weighted push-ups, I'm using a sandbag with about 45 pounds. You can use whatever you have access to. Weight plate, most likely. Going 10 reps, maxing out on my 3rd set with 9 reps. Followed by our feet elevated weighted side plank. I'm using a sandbag. You can use a weight plate as well. 30 seconds on each side. And then I'm going into the lever bell single leg sit-up. If you don't have access to a lever bell, you could do a single dumbbell on the opposite side of the knee that is up. We're going sets of 7, 7 each side, 6, 6, and then 5 and 5 on each side. Resting 60 seconds after I complete each circuit. So exercise 1, 2, 3, then rest 60 seconds, repeat twice. So personal preference, but I like to keep my feet up on the bench when I do my flat bench press. I have a slight anterior pelvic tilt, so when my feet are on the floor, I'm too extended and my lower back arches up and it puts a lot of pressure on my low back. So if you feel a lot of tension in your lower back when you're doing the bench press with feet on the floor, just simply bring your feet up onto the bench because likely you have an anterior pelvic tilt as well. So bringing your feet up should make it feel much more comfortable. Bye. See you later. Have a good one. Yep, tomorrow. With you know who. So I don't recommend elevating your head the way I am here in the incline dumbbell bench press. The reason I do it is because I have cervical radiculopathy, and when I have my head all the way back, it pinches the nerve, starts causing tingling sensation in my left arm, and it's not very comfortable. So I find it easier for me to just keep my head up like this. Also, too, I do like to look in the mirror to see my technique, making sure that everything is straight because I do have some misalignment in both of my shoulders. So that's why I do that. So you may notice that I look up right before I begin each set of cable flies. It's not to try and look cool, although I'm not gonna lie, it kind of does look cool. I'm actually just checking to make sure that I'm centered between the two cables correctly. So that's why I do it. So in order to get really good core activation on the weighted push-up, you want to make sure the weight is distributed more towards the lower back, and also you want to kind of bring your palms and then your toes together, like elbows, or not elbows, but palms to toes. And then that creates a lot more tension throughout the core as well. You want to maintain that tension all the way throughout the entire range of motion. And here for the feet elevated weighted side plank, you'll see that I have a multiple Eric's pads below my hip area. This is just for the starting position. Otherwise, you're going to be in an extreme state of lateral flexion upon getting into position, and it's pretty uncomfortable. So I like to keep myself already slightly elevated, and that way when I get into position for the side plank, I just lift my hips a bit. For the lever bell single leg sit up, so it's important that you do not bend the opposite knee. So one leg needs to stay straight. So you want to just point your toe up towards the ceiling and allow that heel to slide as you elevate. You also don't want to swing the weight to create any momentum, and you don't want it to be straight out in front of you. You more so want it to be headed up towards the ceiling. And then when you're coming down on your eccentric, you want to try and slow that bad boy down as much as possible. All right, here we go. Hey. A little bit easier. Oh, I gotta eat out 30 of these. Elbow hurts. That's okay. Done. Knocking halfway. Almost there. All right, fucking bastard. Let's get you in. Done. Woo. That was a good one. Thank you so much for watching. If you did stick around, this is my first actual workout video posted. So I appreciate you watching. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. I've always wanted to say that. Thanks.